What's up, guys? Just chilling, coming back with it again, trying to get my camera to stay straight for you guys. I don't know why it's not. That sucks. But I'm all right, just chilling. So, this one here, I didn't feel like officially unboxing it. I just did, and I did a review on this, and it was already like 15 minutes, and I didn't like it, so I just deleted it and thought, I ain't gonna put it back in the box and unbox it. It's already been unboxed, but it hasn't been opened yet. This is pretty much officially my, I guess you could say, my main Christmas present. I got a couple other things that I did a video for, just a couple of little unwrappings, but I've been needing this for a long time. This is what you would call a USB. It even says it on the box there. USB audio slash MIDI interface. Basically it's a sound card, USB sound card. But professional USB sound card you can record with. Interface. It's got MIDI ports. If you have a tower computer, you can use it as well. Just plug it into your USB port and go. I have a tower. That's what I use as an older desktop, and I actually use an internal sound card. I bought a one you can install internally, and it works okay. I mean, the sound card's good, but the computer itself is a little older. As my two laptops I have, they're way more robust than the tower computer I use. So I've been wanting to get a sound card for them for years, and I finally got it. I had placed a Kickstarter pledge on a I guess you could say a game console that I was supposed to get. It was gonna be a nice piece of new tech that would have been out if it would have been successful. It was called the Zero console, and the pledge was successful, and we just waited for a few months, and it just didn't look like it was nothing good was going to come out of it. They were really vague with the updates and just unclear on everything, and then they finally came out of the blue and just told us, yeah, the project has to be terminated or manufacturer reneged on us. So that was kind of bummer, but good thing that they didn't spend the money that we had invested on backing the product, because they did say they were going to initiate the refunds, and I did get an official email through the Kickstarter saying that the my refund was initiated successfully, and it was, which it was, once I checked the bank. So that was cool. So with long story short, I went ahead and took the refund money from the failed Kickstarter Zero console, and I ended up investing it and getting one of these. And like I said, there was two other ones I was in the running for. It was the Scarlet 2 in, 2 out, 2i2, and the Steinberg UR2 2 2, which 2 in, 2 out, 2i2, or like this one says 2x2. And the Scarlet is a really popular one. That's always updated. It seems like a lot of people use that. Like, it works really good. The only reason why I didn't get the Scarlet though is because myself, I use a lot of hardware gear. I still use my groove boxes, and even my MIDI controller. When I actually tried to plug my MIDI controller up to my laptop with the USB connection, it didn't work, which sucks, because it's an older MIDI controller. When I use it with my tower that I have, it's my sound card has MIDI ports, so it works that way, plugged into the MIDI ports. So like I said, it's an older MIDI controller. It didn't even work on any of my laptops. I have one that has Windows 7 and Windows 10, and it didn't even detect a connection at all. So I'm hoping, that I can just go ahead and hook this up, and I should be able to plug in my old MIDI controller through the MIDI ports on this one, which are in the back, and it should work. So hopefully, if not, I mean, then I'm still in the market for a mini MIDI controller, portable MIDI controller anyway. So that'll but it's not going to be a full size MIDI controller like what I have now. I'm going to get a 25 key one, probably. Looking at one called the Korg Tactile. It's got a Korg sound set on it. Looks pretty cool. They have the MIDI controller itself for like 99 bucks, but I want the one that has a synth, so I don't have to stick with, I can use it without the computer. I can just hook it up to my MPC and boom, it's a MIDI controller synth. 25 key MIDI controller with the Korg Triton sound set on it. Pretty dope. So I'm going to try to get that one. So let me go ahead and just, these are pretty much your inputs right there. They say in one and in two. Those are what are called XLR inputs. So you could hook an XLR mic to them. If you have monitors, you could hook your monitors up to them. If your monitors are hooked up to something else, your monitor can feed through that XLR cable, any kind of basically connection. I know they even sell guitar, cords now that it has the guitar cord on one end and this end on the other. So if you wanted to hook your guitar up that way, you could, or anyhow like that. There's got another you can see the little headphone icon, so it's obviously for your headphones, and those are just your gain for your volume of your inputs, your recording volume. So that's the front side of it. So if we go ahead and turn it around, you could probably see the back. There's a back. I'll bring closer. There's the back side of it. That's those are the MIDI ports right there. Like I was talking, I use a bunch of hardware gear, so I should be able, hopefully, just to hook up my old MIDI controller into those ports. Just boom, boom, plug it in and go. Hopefully it should work. I'm thinking, those are MIDI ports. Then it has two line outs, so you can hook those up to like a PA system if you had, a big PA system that you use to hear back your recordings or your music, mix or whatever. That can go, that line out can go directly into your monitors too. So it's got a couple of ways for you to route your signals, pretty cool. Definitely think I'll get a lot of use out of this. What I'm hoping is just that I can plug in my controller into those MIDI ports and work. That'll be cool. That'll be nice to be able to use my 61 key MIDI controller, to make beats for. If not, I mean, that's no big deal, because like I said, I'm in the market for one of those 25 key keyboard MIDI controllers. I'm probably going to get the Korg Tactile because it does have the the Triton sound set on it. It's got a Chaos pad on it and just a bunch of other features that look advanced and cool. So I might get that one. I'm not positive if I'll get the one with the sounds in it, because you can get the controller without the Triton engine for $100. So if you pay $100 more, you get it with the Triton engine. So I don't know. I'm heavily debating that. So yeah, this is pretty much it. This is pretty much my Christmas present to myself. I've been long overdue with needing to get a sound card for my laptops now, because like I mentioned, my laptop is a lot better. Both of my laptops are a lot better than the tower I use, but I don't put a whole lot of strain on my tower. I basically just record beats from the MPC over to it, and that's that. I do all my drum programming and most of my sampling, and hook up the groove box to the MPC and all that, and my MIDI controller. And then once I'm done with the beat, I just hook it up to the mixer and just, flat out multi-track it into the computer, and that's how I go. So definitely, this will allow me to multi-track into my laptops, which are, like I mentioned, more powerful, and now I can experiment more with the software side of things, and get down like that. So that's cool. Definitely just basically a sound card for your mobile device, USB sound card. I already have a sound card in my tower, so this is just going to pretty much offer me the capabilities that I could do with my desktop computer just mobilely, and like I said, my laptop is of a lot better grade than my older tower, so I should be able to do more advanced stuff, so it's pretty cool. Definitely was the cheaper of the three. If you're looking to get into recording, there's so many options out there, but if you want to step up, this might be a decent one, and it seems to be the cheapest that I've seen. The Scarlett brand, they have another one which is a 2 in 2 out. It's called a Focus, I think. It's a little bit under their actual 2 in 2 out. It's a little cheaper. It's $99.99. And then there's another company, I think, that has another package that even comes with like a MIDI controller and headphones and a mic. I think it's a PreSonus package, and it's like $159. So if you're looking, for a whole device there, they even give you a mic, and I don't know if it comes with the mic stand, but it comes with the mic and the shock mount, the cables. It comes with the interface. some headphones, and it might even come with monitors, speakers for you just to get up and go. I'm not sure, but it's a bundle package, and it's not expensive. I think it's not too bad for everything you get. I think it's only like one. It might even be like 159, like almost same price as the Scarlet, or 169, 179.99 or something. But there's definitely options in this game if you're looking to get into it. I just thought I'd show you guys what I got. It's Tascam US 2x2. That basically just 2x2. They call it 2x2, and Scarlet calls it 2i2. So that basically means 2 in, 2 out, and then 2x2 is basically the same thing, 2x2. Although, like I said, the Scarlet Company, they don't, it doesn't have the 2x2. It says 2i2. So this is, it's the same thing. It's just worded a little differently. But yeah, if you're looking to get into this game, this might be, it is the cheaper of the three, and they all have the same features, except this one and the Steinberg do have the MIDI ports, which the Scarlet don't. So, for the same price, I figured, I'm just going to go ahead and go with this one. Give me those MIDI ports. Tascam, they're a fairly, big player in this audio game. They've been doing the mixers and consoles and multi-track. Yeah, I don't know why my case is just, it's real loose. It's like not my case, my stand. It's gonna fall over, guys. Sorry, but I'll just go ahead and leave you guys with that. That's what I got for Christmas. Let me know what you guys got for Christmas. I got a couple other unboxings that I'll probably do here. Wrap it up. But there you have it. It wasn't a quad this time. This is pretty much a music. Could be a piece of tech. This is a little technical, but this is pretty much purely audio, musical MIDI interface. All right, take care. Peace.